And again with the whole Twitter issue.
Welcome to Snap Tackle Talk, the football podcast better than some and worse than others. I am your host, Captain Colin Houday Harder, alongside the rambling, raving Ravens lunatic, John Reed, and the Denver omelet, Dwight Couch.
The Denver omelet.
The omelet.
How was your week?
Well, it was fantastic. But before we get into our week, tonight we're going to talk about the all-time quarterback list. And so we need you to stay tuned to Snap, Tackle, and Talk because it's coming at you now.
Kick it off, break it down, they're calling the play. Go to Ron debates, keep the night from the day. Some rise, some fall, on the charts they balk. But we'll keep tuning in to Snap, Tackle, and Talk.
All right, gentlemen, we are back with another episode of Snap, Tackle, and Talk, your football podcast that is better than some, worse than others. We've had our introductions. We're here to tickle your ear. Ah, there you go. See, it rhymed. It all worked out in the end. John, how was your week?
My week was a mixed bag. We had our tournament from my team, my son's team, and we lost. We won the first tournament game, exited in the second round. We were playing the number one team, though. So, in all fairness, but I still enjoyed my season. It was honestly awesome. I'll probably do it again. But then found out this weekend we lost one of our coworkers at work. Lost as in he quit, not,
Oh, well, that's a big difference in the reaction.
That's not the way you worded that, man. I was laughing. I got real somber real quick. I was like,
no, nothing like that.
But take off my hat and everything, John.
John's click farting, man.
The crappy part, though, everybody all of a sudden tuned in. We had like millions of viewers. The crappy part is, though, our crew. Wait. No, but our crew only has a few people. So when you lose one, it significantly increases the workload. So I've been looking forward to that. How about you, Colin?
Boys, I sent a message to my group chat Monday morning, and I said, my thumb was – I could barely move my thumb. My calves and my back were sore. My forearms were sore. I was exhausted, tired, broken. But, man, did I feel good. I had my first men's league baseball practice Sunday, and no matter how sore I was, boys, I did not let the old man in, let me tell you. I went out there, and I did it. I still had it. I proved that I still had it. I went out there. I ripped the ball in batting practice. I need to get a little quicker at the bat. But overall, for the first time swinging a baseball bat in 9 years, I was super happy with the way I played. And it made me even happier just to prove I could still do it because I was so nervous going in. I mean, my girlfriend, I was so nervous. And, I got in there and we got in the batting cage and we were doing tee work and I was shaking, I think, because I was just so nervous. But when I settled down, I still had it. It was like riding a bike, and it came back to me and I was swinging the bat real well and fielding it better than I thought I was going to do. And I was just, cutting it up with the guys in the batting cages and just talking to them and talking shop a little bit. And let me tell you, man, it's just something I've missed for a long time. And I woke up and no matter how sore I felt like I was 18. Like I was still, like I had never not really missed a beat playing. And it was so, so awesome, man. I just enjoy being out there and batting my hands. And like I said, I proved myself I can still do it because bottom line, I'm 27. How many more years I have or even able to do something like this, I don't know, 7, 8. Just because that's when playing competitively in a sport that guys are throwing. I mean, I hate to be like that to you guys, but that's the truth, And so getting a chance to do that while I can before I start slowing things down a little bit.
Dang, shots fired.
Well, that's not a shot fired. It's just the way things are, I'm not going to play football when I'm 45. So, it was great. I had a great week. That was the highlight of my week. It was amazing. I loved it.
Colin is so genuinely excited about this. I actually love that. But I just picture Colin like laying in bed at night and he like can't sleep. He's all giddy still, and like he just keeps doing replays of him playing baseball over and over in his mind. Like, that was so cool.
Oh, I slept with Charisse.
Is that what you named your bat?
Yep.
Nice. You know, but in all seriousness, Colin, I'm so happy you're still physically fit enough to do that at a high level until you tear an ACL. I mean,
yeah, well, that's the thing is, you know, I asked him, I was like, so he's like, well, weather's an issue. I was like, all right, nobody wants to go out there and tear an ACL. Yeah. And he was like, well, I mean, we'll play if we can. And I was like, I mean, you know,
there's like
I can too, but
there's like lightning striking like right beside the field, and they're like, no, we're still going. Colin's like,
okay. Damn it. But no, I had a good week. I have a career fair I'm doing tomorrow for my job. I always enjoy doing those, getting in touch with kids that are, you know, about to graduate or what have you, and giving them opportunities for post-college careers. I think my job's first of all, a manufacturing is such an important field, and I think that we make it kind of look a little sexier than a lot of other companies do. So I think it's a pretty attractive offering. So excited to get out there and talk that with them. And I like just talking to the kids. And then we have a connection dinner, like a connection event, like a kind of like a cocktail hour. But it's not cocktails. It's just like a little bit nicer event later that night. So tomorrow night we have this kind of like connection meet people in the industry thing with these kids as well. So super excited to do that. So productive week, good week. And man, I'm back in the saddle. Let me tell you that I can go through some plays right now, John.
You know, when he was telling his stories, there were several questionable things he was saying. Like, I was like, what is he describing?
Well, so the wood bat, it rattles when you get somebody hit the ball towards your hands, like when you're hitting it off your hands. And so I hit a couple off my hands, and my whole like thumb, like this whole area was like throbbing. I couldn't like that night in the morning after, like I couldn't grab anything. So I tried to grab that night. We were having a bottle of wine, or the next night we were having a bottle of wine, and I tried to open it, and I had to like hold it by the neck because I couldn't even hold it from the base. So it doesn't make my case any better. But
did you try to take? Nah.
All right.
Did you have adding gloves?
So Dan Marino. No.
Oh,
So,
no, do I have?
So yeah, thanks, Colin, for asking.
I just said, how was your week? Well, hey, let me finish now. Let me finish. I'm done. I just meant I was saying.
Oh, I thought you wanted to finish. I'm sorry. By all means. No, week was great. I got to hang out with the grandkids. They came over on Sunday. I got to hang out with Ava and Wendy all weekend, which was fantastic. Made some wonderful chicken over the weekend with some potatoes and green beans and this barbecue and mustard sauce that was freaking amazing. You know, typically I'll change before I start eating, but I had one bite of the chicken. I immediately just took the plate and started shoveling it in my mouth. It was so freaking delicious. And then we were like, okay, throw those frozen wings in the fridge, throw those in the rest of that sauce and let those cook overnight. And it was pretty amazing. But now we had snow again this weekend. But the cool part was this is snow I don't mind. If it's going to be cold, I like that. Big, beautiful flakes. You can drive with your headlights on, blast some Star Wars music, and you get the whole vibe going, which is really cool. And none of it really stuck to the ground. And that's the best part. So, no, it was a wonderful week. We got a great episode for everybody tonight. We are going to break down the Snap, Tackle, and Talk definitive top quarterbacks of all time, so you can get educated right here tonight. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. If you're watching on Powerbomb Nation, please subscribe to the Snap, Tackle, Talk YouTube as well. And gentlemen, we had a little news this week. I'm sure at least John was paying attention. John, what's going on in the world of the NFL right now?
Well, Dwight, I'm glad you asked. So
John's Journal. We called it a whole segment like John's Journal or something like that.
John's Journal.
We'll get the little.
So
The Reed reaction
Yep.
or something.
Oh, that's good. Reed's reaction
Ooh.
to the news. I like
There
it.
you go. There you go.
So Dwight will appreciate this. We actually talked about this backstage a little bit. So it's just come out that Davis Webb, new offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, will be calling the offense. Sean Payton is giving over those responsibilities. What do you think about that, Dwight?
I think it's a huge step. I mean, that's a huge step for Sean Payton. That's like when you have an intervention with somebody and they decide to go along with the plan. I think it elevates Sean to another level in the organization. You know, I like Davis Webb. Obviously, the players really like him. Denver bent over backwards to keep him. I'm sure he is very handsomely paid, and he was in consideration for 3 or 4 head coaching jobs. I'm super excited because this dude's like the next big offensive coordinator whisperer guy. So let's see it. I want to see it next year. We got Vance Joseph, we got Webb, and then we got Sean Payton kind of umbrelling the whole thing. We're going to be super aggressive according to the owners. I like it. I think it's a good move.
There you
I think
go.
very clearly one of the better coaching organizations in football. With Vance Joseph on the defensive side, it's Sean Payton over the helm. The Broncos, I mean, good coaching wins a lot of games, and what good coaches do is they surrender play calling duties to talented offensive coordinators.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure if things don't go the way that's expected, that Sean Payton will slide back in just as quick as he gave him up. But yeah, I think it's good. I mean, Dwight had made the point that's probably Denver's future right there, or at least that's what they're hoping. I made the joke to Dwight. I was like, as long as they don't pull a Ravens and let the Seahawks hire him. But other news, I found this very interesting and saddening at the same time because I held out a little bit of hope. It probably wouldn't have happened for me anyways. But the Raiders GM, John Spytek, if I'm saying that correctly, is now saying he is pretty sure Max Crosby is not going anywhere. So that is very interesting.
Buddy, you held out hope. I held out hope. We don't have a pass rush anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, the rest of your defense needs a lot of help too. I mean, but yeah, I would have loved to see Max Crosby in purple and black. I'm sure you boys probably would have felt the same way about your team. I mean, you don't need him, Dwight, but I'm sure you would have loved to have him anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I'm all in. Not have to play against him. I'd rather have him on my bench than have to play against him twice a year. I don't know. I think Max Crosby should come back. I think the Raiders have a lot of potential for a really good upside on the other end of this. They got a lot of money to spend. They got a couple of really good players, and I don't know. It should be fun. I like when the division's really competitive, so I hope they are good because I want to beat the best. So I hope our 4 teams in our division are the best 4 teams in football.
Yeah. Understandable. I guess there was some speculation about Bobby Wagner retiring. Apparently that is not happening. You can put that rumor to rest because he will be playing again next season. This was very interesting too. I mean, I'm not in desperate need of this position on my team. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess if injuries happen, but 49ers are probably going to release Trent Williams. There's a good possibility of that happening. That will be interesting to see because he's a very strong player.
Is that for cap reasons, or why would they be released?
It says here the 49ers may release Trent Williams if he doesn't agree to an extension or a restructured contract.
Yeah, so it's definitely cap then.
Yeah. That, I don't know. I think any team would instantly benefit from Trent Williams unless they've got a really good left tackle. Oh my gosh. I thought this was kind of funny actually. The Falcons are going to be placing the franchise tag on Kyle Pitts. Colin was he was this close to getting Kyle Pitts.
I wanted him so bad, John.
I know you did, Colin. I know you did.
That's crazy. It's crazy me doing that. What's crazier is they're doing that without a quarterback. That was
Yeah.
the other news going out, was that they intend to release Kirk Cousins week 1 of camp. So it means they're sticking with Penix at quarterback, at least for the short term. So I actually thought Pitts had a pretty decent year, no matter who threw him the ball. But I don't know if he's worth the franchise tag. That's putting a lot of faith in one season of stats. Well, 2, I guess. I mean, you can bookend his rookie year and this year, but other than that, he's not really been that impressive. But I was surprised as well to see. I guess I'm not surprised to see him release Cousins. I have to imagine Cousins goes. The Raiders are going to take Mendoza 1-1, which as much as I think that's a mistake, they're going to do it. How many teams need quarterback help? I bet Kirk Cousins goes to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mike McCarthy said he would. Who wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers again next year? But you could tell that was yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would imagine Kirk Cousins, a qualified quarterback, it would make sense for Kirk Cousins to go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I could see that. In very sad news, we have lost wide receiver Rondell Moore. He passed away at the age of 25. That was crazy. 25 years old. You got all these NFL players coming out now saying, like, Hollywood said he talked to him like just a few hours before, because I guess we'll rip the band off. It said they thought it was self-inflicted wounds. So I don't know. You hear celebrities say it, like the life ain't as glamorous as you think, or money doesn't make it better and all this stuff. But like, you see people who you think are on top of the world, and then this, I guess you don't really know people, but I don't know. It's just sad somebody that young to lose their life like that.
On that subject, talk about it. It's not, people make it weird, but what's weirder? The fact that everybody has been somewhere close enough to that point at some point in their life that most people would talk to someone about it. But there's such a social stigma because they pretend like they don't ever get to that place. I've been there. If you have been there, get help. Find somebody to talk to. It's worth mentioning to somebody. Be open about it. You'd be surprised how receptive people are to it and won't put you down.
Yeah.
There are assholes out there, but not everybody's. Yeah. There's more good people than there are assholes in the world. Thank goodness. So get some help, or at least talk to your friend or a stranger. Just find a stranger that's willing to listen to you.
It doesn't matter. Just vent.
Start a podcast. That's how I get a lot of mine out. I just get on here and talk to nobody.
I pray, for his family and friends. The tragedy is just awful. Losing somebody's hard enough, but with everything else on that, like, I don't know. For me, it would be like the questions would start popping in your mind. As a friend or a family member, you always tend to feel guilty for things. Think of the what ifs and stuff. Like, it's just hard with that situation, and it's really sad for the family and all the people who loved him. But yeah, if you're struggling, you've got to get help. There's always somebody who cares. You think there isn't, but there always is.
Life's a garden, dig it. You got to keep on keeping on.
You got Joe Dirt therapy right there.
One of the most quotable movies of all time that you can, pretty much revolve your life around the said quotes, and you'd be all right for the better for doing so. John, you got any other breaking news for us?
One last piece of news. I saved the best for last, boys. And I think Colin might have something to say about this one. The Cowboys have officially released linebacker Logan Wilson. Thoughts, Colin?
I saw that. No thoughts, John. It's a shame that his tenure at the Bengals ended the way it did, and how embarrassing it was for him to get benched for 2 linebackers that couldn't play football, at least not together, being rookies. But the Cowboys got him about how great he looked, and then sure enough, within a couple weeks, he's back on the bench of the Cowboys, not seeing playing time. It's a shame. For years, he was very good. He's still very young, is the problem. I think he might be 30. maybe. Let me check that. He's 29. Yeah, so I mean, he's not old. He's not old, even for a linebacker in the NFL. He's not old. But it happens to everybody else, different ages. So he obviously just fell off and lost a step, and that's all it takes in the NFL. Wish him the best. I liked him in his tenure in Cincinnati. I imagine this is it for him, though. I mean, he bounced around the 2 worst defenses in the league, and he couldn't play.
He might get on a practice squad somewhere.
Would you take that?
No, not if I was so established.
Yeah.
Rick.
Aaron Rodgers just because he dated Olivia Munn. Not a bad reason. So,
Rick.
You know what that is? That is the sound of everybody typing in the comments who they think their top 5 quarterbacks of all time are. So let's hear it in the comments as we break it down, because it's tonight. It's time for tonight's main event, where we're going to break down who we feel are the best quarterbacks of all time and where they rank. So our ranking system is going to go on a scale of GOAT, top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20, 20 and below. And then we do have a category specifically for Colin, and that is hard to rank because it was before my time. We do understand that some people are age restricted, and we don't want to leave anyone out.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
You are going to have Terry Bradshaw on this list, presumably.
No, maybe.
Top 56.
Is Andy Dalton on this list?
The Red
Probably
Rocket?
not.
He better not be.
And I'm telling you, if Terry Bradshaw, which it looks like he is, I can see him right there, right? Yeah. I just want to bring your attention, something I mentioned to one of our managers at Dwight and I's, my old job, Dwight's current job. Andy Dalton has better career statistics than Terry Bradshaw, by far. So if Terry Bradshaw's on this list, he's going to go 20 below for me because I can point out a backup quarterback on the Carolina Panthers right now with better statistics.
Who?
Anyways.
All right. So let's start down here. And I've already found a flaw in our plan because this is definitely not right, because this is not Troy Aikman. And that is what my list says here.
Atlanta.
So this is great. So Troy Aikman is right here. Where would you all say, John, you want to start us out? Where does Troy Aikman rank in your opinion?
Now, for the viewers, let's keep some things in mind. Firstly, like in the top 5, there's going to be more than 5 players in there. We all got different opinions, so they're going to have to kind of even out and go where they go. And then also, just because we put somebody in the top or below 20 list doesn't mean we literally think that, they may not be a little better than that. It's just kind of the scaling. So that's what I don't want to hear in the comments. Oh, you're kidding me. But
so that's exactly what we will hear.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, just go ahead, hate on it. I don't care. It's good for ratings. Troy Aikman all time. I mean, Troy Aikman was big for the Cowboys. I'm debating between top 15 and top 20, but I think just thinking quarterbacks off the top of my head, I'd have to put him in top 20. Yeah, top
20 below.
Uh-oh.
If you had a quarterback that made you go 9.5 and 9 and 7 every year, John, is that a top 20 all-time quarterback?
Well, you got to look at it this way, too. I mean, do you want people to judge Joe Burrow on he missed the playoffs 3 years in a row?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I don't know.
You
see Joe Burrow, and
Joe Burrow is one of the most generational talents to ever come out of college in the NFL. And it sucks he can't stay healthy. But would I call Joe Burrow a top 10 quarterback right now? Probably not. Because he can't stay on the field.
Well, in the league today. I wouldn't all time, but I mean
20 and below, Troy Aikman played for 10 years, The only reason Troy Aikman's Troy Aikman is because Troy Aikman played for the Dallas Cowboys in the the 90s? Yeah, like the early 90s. That's why Troy Aikman's Troy Aikman, not because of statistics. So what are we judging this on? Are we judging this on culture impact, on star power, or are we judging this on
a little bit of
overall,
everything.
overall impact? It's an overall score.
So my thing is though, you can't just judge on their records. I mean, it takes a team. You got to judge based on talent too, natural talent.
Okay, so Troy Aikman, his first 3 seasons, threw 46 interceptions to 31 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Troy Aikman. What?
It's his first 3 seasons.
Well, you're saying, I mean, he never won an MVP. He made the Pro Bowl because he was the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, not because he's the best quarterback in the league. He made the Pro Bowl throwing 13 touchdowns and 12 picks.
That's amazing. He had more touchdowns.
That year.
All right, so Colin's going with 20 and below. John's going with top 20. I'm going to side with Colin on this. I think I can think of 20 pretty easily. I think I can think of 20 better quarterbacks than Troy Aikman. I got one player for you, Emmitt Smith. Without Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman ain't what people look back and be like, oh, Troy Aikman's a good quarterback. So I
will make a good point.
Think with a 2-1, let's put Troy in 20 and below. That's and we will move on to Donovan McNabb. This is an interesting one.
Good one.
Colin?
Donovan McNabb. When I think back to Donovan McNabb, I always think of like a super, super good quarterback, right? But I don't know tenure-wise. He also didn't play that long. I'm looking here. He played, 12 years? I guess it's a long time. I'm just looking at statistics, and I want to go based on something, and also a guy never won an MVP. 10-7, 10-6 record. Man, I gotta go top 20. I gotta go top 20. It depends on some of the names on this list, but I wonder if he even makes the list, man. I can't imagine Donovan McNabb top. There are 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now I'd take over Donovan McNabb. So there's probably 10 quarterbacks I'd take over Donovan McNabb right now in the NFL.
All right.
So top 20 or 20 below be okay with, but I can't go any more than that. I mean, I'm looking at his career statistics here. Nothing popped out as like, oh my God. Again, none of the guys never won an MVP. I mean, no rings. I don't know. I'm not jumping out to it.
So with Donovan McNabb, seeing some of the other people on this list, it's probably good that Aikman went in 20 and below. Because Donovan McNabb, there's no way he's top 20, in my opinion, quarterback in the league. I definitely know Donovan McNabb is. He wasn't a scrub. He's a good quarterback. A lot of these quarterbacks have a lot of talent. It's not like they're bums. But he definitely doesn't belong in the top 20. He would go 20 and below for me.
All right, and I'm right there with you both. So Donovan McNabb will inherit a category that's going to get filled quicker than the rest, I believe. Let's see. Trying to figure out who some of these other players are while we wait. And let's go with Air McNair, Steve McNair.
I guess I'll start. I mean, he, again, not a scrub, but yeah, he's not top 20. It's 20 and below.
Colin?
Yeah, I mean, they should probably get in MVP territory a little bit, but not like man. I know there's like 50 quarterbacks on this list, but we're gonna go through some real scrubs before we get to anybody on top 20. These are guys that were top 20 of their age, that were top 15 of their age. We look at all the quarterbacks all the time, and it's gonna be biased because stats are different over time. That's why I made the joke. Well, not a joke, it's serious. But Dalton over Bradshaw. Bradshaw undoubtedly during his time was the top quarterback. Things change over time.
That's true.
But that's irrelevant to looking at all time now. This is the MJ versus LeBron discussion. The Wilt Chamberlain versus Kobe, the Is LeBron the GOAT because he plays a different age? It's that kind of conversation you have with everything. Babe Ruth versus Shohei Ohtani. I just can't put him top 20. Again, I could name 10 quarterbacks in the NFL off the top of my head right now that are better than Steve McNair ever was.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we are there. McNair is not. Oh, let's go with Matt Ryan.
Exactly the same for me, for pretty much the same reasons. I mean, he went to a Super Bowl. I think he got an MVP, didn't he? Matt Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be top 20, John. He has almost 400 passing touchdowns and 70,000 yards, or 63,000 yards. How is that not top 20?
And I like Matt Ryan, don't get me wrong, but he is not a top 20 quarterback for me. Of all time, he is not a top 20.
He had 9 straight seasons over 4,000 passing yards. He threw for 30 or more touchdowns only 3 times and still managed 381 passing touchdowns.
So he had the statistics,
winner,
but he didn't have the success. Winner.
And yet he had a 500 record in his career. You're right. I mean, I gotta put. Can we like tentatively? I'm gonna say tentatively top 20. Look at statistics wise. He's over 63,000 yards.
John, you said 20 and below.
Yeah,
I will agree with John, and I will go 20 and below. That puts 4 on our list. How about Jim Kelly?
Such a
all-time
so disappointing
quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Jim Kelly he's so awesome. But man, the heartbreak for the Bills. You know what I mean? Like, losing all those Super Bowls, it's just rough. What kind of hardware does Jim Kelly have? I'm not 100% familiar.
A lot of
nothing. Made the All-Pro one time. He was first team All-Pro one time. Never was MVP.
This is going to be a borderline. I want to put him right in the line. So he's not top 20, but he's not 20 and below. He's just 20. No, I guess. I mean, I'm still thinking of several names, man. He's very close to top 20 for me, but I'm gonna have to put him at 20 and below.
Again, my problem is I placed Josh Allen over Jim Kelly. So you get. That's the problem. Is I can name a quarterback right now, and the Bills is a better quarterback.
See, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to compare somebody who's played maybe half of their career, and then somebody who played a full career. Like
Jim Kelly played 10 years. Josh Allen played 7 now.
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. He only played 10 years.
Yeah, 86 to 96. He got drafted at 26.
That's
yeah.
I mean, where was he drafted from?
Miami.
Oh my gosh.
He got drafted. I'm sorry, he got drafted at 23, but he didn't play for 3 years.
Oh,
that doesn't happen anymore, does it?
No.
He only had a bitch for 3 years.
That happens for Green Bay still, but
yeah, right. They're an oddity though, for sure.
All right, so how about Sonny Jurgensen?
I have no
quarterback
idea.
for the Redskins and the Eagles.
Come on, hit us with some stats, Colin.
You would call him Sony? Is that how you pronounce it?
Sonny?
S-O-N-N-Y. Sony.
It's S-O-N-N-Y. You're the AI tool might be wrong. It's Sonny. Anyways, played 200 games. His record was 70 and 70. What is this list? I can't go with it.
I think it's fun to put him in the hard to rank before.
Played from 57 to 74. Played 18 seasons of 500 football. Was an All-Pro one time. Never did anything in his career. Somehow he's in the Hall of Fame. That's crazy. Anyways,
well, let's look at this. He also had an 18-year career, which for that time might have been a little irrelevant. It is Sonny Jurgensen, S-O-N-N-Y, not S-U-N-N-Y. So AI doesn't pronounce it; just spells. So it did spell it correct. Pronunciation's up to the beholder on that because there are
okay.
iterations for both.
Sony, whatever.
Sonny is Sony. Sunny to me would be Sunny.
I bet.
Let's see. He was also a longtime color commentator for the Redskins after his career.
Died 2 weeks ago.
Two-time All-Pro, 61 and 69, NFL champion in 1960, five-time Pro Bowler, 61, 64, 66, 67, 69, five-time NFL passing yards leader, 61, 62, 66, 67, 69, two times NFL passing touchdown leader in 61 and 67, best passer rating in 67, percentage leader in 70, 1960s All-Decade Team, Eagles Hall of Famer, Redskins Ring of Fame, Redskins number 9 retired, and All ACC with the Duke Blue Devils in 55 and 56. And he is 4,262 passing attempts, 57% completion, 255 touchdowns to 189 interceptions, passer rating of 82.6. I will say this is a top 20 to me.
I won't.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he's top 20.
What are we doing again, Dwight? Was this guy the best quarterback of the 50s and 60s and probably up into the 70s? Yes. But quarterback play was different. Does it make him a solid quarterback compared to anybody that, again, I know I'm going to be like the boomer or the zoomer here that's like,
well, here's okay, let's go ahead and debunk that right off the bat. Yes, it's hard to compare between generations, but the quarterbacks now also didn't have it as rough as a lot of the older teams did. A lot of what the older teams, when they put up spectacular offensive numbers that we look at now and be like, oh yeah, well, so-and-so puts up 4,000 every year. Back then, that was unheard of. That kind of longevity in a career wasn't normal for a quarterback.
But he led his team to a losing career record. I mean, if you take away the last 4 years of his career, that, by the way, he only started a handful of games in, the guy was like 60 and 70. Like, he wasn't even winning. He wasn't winning. It's also crazy he's in the Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame. He started for 3 seasons with them.
And the Redskins.
No. The Redskins make sense. He was there for like a decade. But for the Eagles, he started for 3 seasons. He was there for 3 seasons. Now, I know one of those seasons was a Super Bowl year, but he wasn't even playing that year. He had 44 passing attempts the entire season. Well, and my point is, I cannot put this guy top 20. There's got to be better people.
I think we should put him in the bottom category because it would be fun.
All right, we will put hard to judge. Unless, John, you have a different, we'll go with John's opinion on this one.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. We have.
I hope we're getting paid for these ads.
We are 100% not getting paid for these ads. We have Dan Fouts for the Chargers.
This is a solid quarterback. He's one of the Chargers' better quarterbacks, I think. I mean, you got old Phil Rivers. I mean, but he just played last season. He ain't no retiree. He almost went from retired player to head coach.
Did you hear, speaking of that real quick, it was like he turned it down. It came out that it was more like, well, I don't want to do that kind of schedule. So it makes you wonder if he turned him down.
Well, I heard that I can't remember if it was I think it was the owner, like, had a set down with him. Like, they were seriously considering him for the job. Like, he came out and said, we were 100% seriously considering him for the job. But he said, I sat down and had a meeting with him. He's like, you've got a lot of kids. He's like, are you sure you want this life? Because your time with those kids is going to go to nothing. And that's, I think, when they reconsidered. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm still going to have to put him in the 20 and below. I mean, he's just not one of those guys to me.
Colin?
I agree, John. I hate to keep doing this to your guys you watched growing up, but I'm coming at it from I don't know who a lot of these guys are. I never watched them play, I should say, at least. I know who they are. I never watched them play. Let me just read you a stat line. I know it was a shortened 1982 season. He won Offensive Player of the Year in 82. In 9 games, he threw 2,800 yards. That's huge. I mean, it's on pace for a 5,000 passing yard season. Great. 17 touchdowns, 11 picks. He was a Pro Bowler throwing 24 touchdowns and 24 picks. He was an All-Pro throwing 24 touchdowns, 24 picks, and he led his team to a 500 record throughout his career. How can you put that guy in like the GOAT category, the top 10 or the top 50 or top 20 even? I can't do it. 20 and below.
All right. Fair enough. I will go with 20 and below as well. I will say I think I would take I think I would have to take Jurgensen over him personally.
I agree.
But let's move on to Ken Anderson of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Top 20. Ken Anderson, I mean, a really very, very good quarterback for his time. He wasn't the reason we lost the Super Bowls. Played a long time, had a successful career. You know what? Actually, I'm looking at it. I'm going to be not biased. He won MVP, but his last few years are rough. I'm gonna take it back. I love Ken Anderson. I gotta put it.
This entire time, Colin's been saying, I hate to do the generational thing, but what they did back then just wasn't as impressive as they're doing today. And this time, he's like, well, in his time, he was.
Did I not take it back?
Oh,
I'm looking right here. Yeah, I mean, he had like when he was 30. This is funny because he had so many. He's in the Hall of Fame, or they're trying to get this guy into the Hall of Fame, right? And he had years that he was really good, like in '81. But I look, and there were other years, like 3 years before that, he was 29 years old. He threw 10 touchdowns and 22 picks. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. That's tough. That's a tough one.
All right, John, where are you going?
Didn't I already say this last one? What was the
Ken Anderson
again?
The Bengals.
Yeah. He's 20 and below. He's 20.
All right, I'm going to go with 20 and below. We're going to go ahead and move Otto Graham. His photos in black and white. He will automatically go to the too hard to really tell for us, which brings us.
Otto Graham is 100% a top 20 running or quarterback. 100%. Look up his stats, Colin. Don't let Dwight bump Otto Graham down to the bottom of the list.
All right. So
okay, hold on. Pause. I might be honest on here, John. His QB record was 57 and 13. He won All-Pro all but 2 years of his whole career. With the Browns, no less. His nickname...
Different Browns. They used to be good then.
His nickname was Otto the Great.
I like that.
Wearing number 60 for the Cleveland Browns at quarterback. Throwing 25 touchdowns. Throwing 25 touchdowns in 1947. No, I'm going top 20. I really am. I'm going top 20 on this one.
Top 15 for me.
All right. I will go 20 and below.
Okay, that makes it top 20, right?
John, where are you falling on?
Okay, so that would go top 20 then. If I said top 15, he said top 20.
Oh, you're going top 15 with Otto? Really?
I would go
Otto
top 15
Graham.
with Otto Graham.
Okay. Yes. Top 20 it is. Top 20 quarterback. And Jurgen said we couldn't rank. Let's go. Let's go on to the one, the only, Mr. Tom Brady. I have no issues at all. He is probably the greatest quarterback we've ever seen. So I will 100% put him in GOAT status.
Goat him. I didn't like when he played, but goat him. Yeah.
All right. From there, and that's fine. We have nothing to talk about on Tom Brady. Seven NFL championships, and no one says a word. Just GOAT.
It's known. You could ask an infant who the greatest quarterback ever was, and they'd say Tom Brady.
So here's our first real interesting one. Phillip Rivers. This could be all over the board. The bottom half of the board, but all over it.
Let's do some. Let me do some walkthrough with you guys really quick on this. Allen, Mahomes, Brady, Favre, that sound real stupid. I'm forgetting everybody now has played quarterback and retired in the last 20 years. Shit.
Ben Roethlisberger. Eli Manning.
Peyton Manning. I don't know about Eli. I know Peyton. I'm going to go top 15. I can't go down the list right now, but if I thought about it real hard, I could name Aaron Rodgers.
Kurt Warner.
Didn't play long enough, man. It's hard. It's hard to. I mean, he came in at 30. I mean, it's hard, so it's. Are we including arena stats? No, I'm joking, obviously, but I would say top 15. I feel like I could sit there and name 10 guys over the last few years are better. So I'm gonna say top 15.
I feel like I could go top 15, maybe. I mean, 15th or 16th, I would feel comfortable. So I will go with top 15. I can slide Phillip Rivers in at 15th.
Man. I would probably put him top 20, but I'm fine with 15 if you all both pick that.
All right. I wish there was a little borderline in between there. I'd feel a lot more comfortable at 16.
I would feel good at 17.
All right, here we go. Frank Tarkenton, Vikings, Giants, and I believe Broncos.
Going top 20 for old Franny boy. Strong quarterback, obviously a titan of his time. I don't need to look at the stats. I can look him up, but I'm.
He is also top 20 for me.
Excellent. I will agree with that. So we will put Tarkenton in the top 20. That brings us to Joe Montana, often confused with Joe Montana. Waterboy reference.
I was
like, is there really another?
Uncultured. Have y'all not seen Waterboy?
Okay, I'm gonna go back on this. I'm gonna go back on Frank Tarkenton. I'm gonna put. I think he should go top 15 because Montana put up worse stats over his career than Tarkenton did. I'm prepared to go Montana top 15 easily. I think it'd be a shame to take Tarkenton under that. I'm just looking at Tarkenton's stats, just for you guys unaware. Played from 61 to 78, had 47,000 passing yards and 342 touchdowns. I mean, very, very strong. One MVP. I believe his all-time career sack lost yards leader. That's impressive. But yeah, so he threw for. He was throwing for 3,400 yards in his age 38 season. And if I look at rushing, he was also rushing for 300 yards a season. Before that was cool from the quarterback side. He put up 47,000 yards in the 60s. I don't know how you can't go top 15 on that.
Are you still talking about Franny?
I'm talking about Franny boy. I'm saying that. And I'm saying that because
for me.
That I can't go stronger than top 20 Montana. I can't do it. I can't take Joe Cool stronger than top 20.
Joe Montana was the GOAT before Tom Brady was.
Yeah, a lot of people still consider Joe Montana to be the number 2 quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I agree from from an overall what the guy is, who he is. Like Joe Cool, I get it. Like I understand. I'm saying, but if I look at the careers they had, it's ludicrous to put Tarkenton at top 20 and Montana at 2. Like they had very similar careers in length, and he outplayed them.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't think about Montana. 8 years ago, it would have been a different answer. Now, with the talent that we have, I just believe there's been so many great quarterbacks in the last decade. I'm not going to take Joe any better than top 10 at this point because I don't know that he would be considered. I get most people would consider him a top 5. but I don't know if you take the nostalgia off of it, that he actually is a top 5 quarterback. I'm willing to put Joe in the top 10. I don't think I'm willing to move. I may move to the top 15 on Tarkenton, but even then, I'm kind of similar where I am Phillip Rivers. I think he's in the 15 to 20 range. I'm pretty comfortable with top 20.
I'm comfortable with top 20 on him, but I am not comfortable with anything lower than top 5 Joe Montana. I still think he's the number 2 quarterback ever. I mean, there has been good quarterbacks, but I mean, Joe Montana, dude, I don't know.
So, Colin,
I guess I see your all's points, but
where are you coming in on Montana?
Scroll down for a second. Let me see what we got on this list. Oh, skip scroll down. I'm sorry. The names on this list that are remaining, I'm going to go top 10. I think with the names on the list remaining, I don't think you could show me 10 better quarterbacks on this list, so I'll go top 10. I'm looking at Marino. I'm looking Marino, Manning. Marino's not better. I'm talking about just top 10 overall. I'm looking, Marino, Manning, Elway, Roethlisberger. You got Staubach, Mahomes, Rodgers, Flacco. Yeah, I don't.
Flacco.
Yeah. Well, he's on there. I mean, he's sitting there looking at him.
We got 2 for top 10. I also see to John that I'm thinking a lot closer to 5, but I'm just on the opposite side of the 5. All right, so all right, black and white photo. Let's see who we got. Johnny Unitas.
Top 5, easy. Johnny Unitas' face goes on the Mount Rushmore of football quarterbacks.
I will say
now I might have a harder time with my Montana pick than Unitas. But go ahead, Colin.
Unitas had 4 rings, though. It's so hard, dude, because you're sitting here telling me Unitas is a better quarterback than Tarkenton, and he wasn't. I'm looking at the stats. He wasn't. He just wasn't. He played at the same time, and he was worse.
Who had more rings?
How many Super Bowls did he win?
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at
Let's be honest. That's why Tom Brady's the GOAT. If he didn't have 7 rings, he wouldn't be in that conversation.
I mean, listen, John's already he's already predisposed to Unitas. John's a Baltimore Colts fan, if you don't know. Dude.
If you think I'm crazy, pull up other ranking lists. Just like Google different ranking lists. I bet he's in top 5 on all of them.
I'm sure if the guy's 65 years old, he's top 5. I'm going top 10. I'm going top 10.
All right. Let's see. That don't look more. All right, we're gonna skip through here on some of these. Let me find where the hell is. All right, where are you gonna put? Let's do it. Patrick Mahomes. Where do you put Pat Mahomes?
Top 5.
Top 5.
All right. Well, that was easy enough.
I mean, I don't necessarily like it right now, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it either.
All right, Ben Roethlisberger.
Top 20.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger's a top 20 for sure.
All right, I will agree with that. But to me, he's barely in that top 20.
Yeah, he's closer to 20.
All right. What about Joe Flacco?
He's 20 and below.
Joe Flacco's 20 and below.
He's a really funny case of 20 and below because he actually has like amazing career statistics, but he's just never been able, since the Ravens, he's never been able to stick it out starting with the team. It's a shame. I wish he would have been on a team that he could have settled in with better. Once he left the Ravens, he just never really found footing anywhere else. And it's a shame because you look at his stats, they're so good. They're so good. And it really is a shame for Flacco. But the fact he's on this list, there's 35,000, 40,000 people play in the NFL, and you're talking about 50 quarterbacks on this list that we consider for that. So obviously a distinguished career, but it's crazy. You guys been a journeyman backup for the last decade. And
now I will say, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And he's able to put up stats that he has.
I will say, if this were like a rankings list of quarterback performances in the playoffs, Joe Flacco would be giving people a run for his money because that man, I watched him turn into a different quarterback every year during the playoffs.
Oh, I was hoping we were going to go for a run, John. I was ready for Joe Flacco. Dwight, get out of there now.
I had to. I had to put Brady out there. The other one was not Brady. It was. It was.
Drew Bledsoe? Is that Drew Bledsoe?
No, Bledsoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I do not put a goat.
Let's go and talk to
Drew Bledsoe's the GOAT.
Drew Bledsoe is a top 20 quarterback. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Drew Bledsoe was Brady before Brady took the field.
And he was not Brady. He was in front of Brady before Brady took the field, but he was not Tom
Drew
Brady.
Bledsoe was a very, very, very good quarterback for many years. Drew Bledsoe is a top 20 quarterback.
No.
I would disagree. I would say 20 and below, but I mean, it's whatever y'all decide, I guess. I would say 20 and below, but
I'm good with 20 and below, personally. Dan Marino.
Dan Marino is 100% a top 10, and he is very close to the 5, but the lack of rings definitely hurt him.
Colin?
But pure like passer, dude had mad talent.
Yeah, Dan Marino's putting up modern day passing stats way before his time. Top 10 easily. I would argue maybe even top 5. Dan Marino's a stud.
All right, let's Brett Favre.
Top 20. Brett Favre was a gunslinger. I get it. Brett Favre cost them a lot of games. Brett Favre loved to turn over the football. And it wasn't, don't tell me it was the era. It wasn't. Brett Favre was known for having turnover problems even in the era. Top 20. I know he had a special arm. Brett Favre is on tape saying he didn't care, he was throwing it up. Like, top 20. I think he should be a top 10, but man, he had issues. It has to be top 20 for me. Maybe top 15. Should we compromise on top 15? That's
he's a top 10 for me just because I seen him go to the Vikings when he was old, and he made them very relevant. They went to the playoffs and everything. He's a top 10 for me, but I don't care. We can put him in top 15 if that's what everybody else decides. He's borderline. He's probably like, if I had a list, I'd probably put him like 10 or thereabouts.
He threw 330 picks. That's great.
I'll put him at top 15, but I'm top 20 at best.
Well, I am too, Dwight. That's what I mean. I think 15 maybe is a compromise. I think Brett Favre is a top 20 guy. He was a prolific passer. He was a prolific passer. He's one of the better passers ever to play the game, but
only because I put Phillip Rivers there, will I put Brett Favre there. Because I think if I'm drafting a team, I might draft Favre before I would Phillip Rivers.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Now let's flip to the other side of that coin. Aaron Rodgers.
Top 20.
Top 10.
I agree with John. I'm going to go top 10 with Aaron Rodgers.
I could be convinced of top 10. I think I was being a little. I could take top 10 pretty simple. I think top 10 is acceptable.
All right, let's go with where do you all think Cam Newton falls on this? We know where Cam Newton thinks he falls on this list. Where do we think?
A healthy Cam Newton is top 5. A healthy Cam Newton stays healthy throughout his career would have been top 5. Cam Newton couldn't stay healthy. Cam Newton's 20 and below. He's on the list for clickbait. He's Cam Newton's 20 and below for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely 20 and below. I don't know if I would say. That's like saying Colin Kaepernick would have been top 5 if he had stayed.
I disagree. Cam Newton had many, many, many very, very, very good seasons before Cam Newton started having injury problems. If Cam Newton had the health of Josh Allen, Cam Newton would be a top 5 conversation for sure.
I don't know about top 5. Maybe top 10, 15. But I see your point.
I was gonna. Dwight, are both those not Phillip Rivers?
No, the second one, that's I think that might be Jim Plunkett.
Plunkett.
So
I forgot about the Breeze man. I forgot about Drew boy. I'm looking at him right there. I forgot about Drew Brees. I totally forgot about Drew Brees. I'm a victim of my age. I totally forgot about Drew Brees.
So where do we put Drew Brees?
Top 5.
Top 10.
Where do you put Peyton Manning?
Top 5.
Then Drew Brees goes top 5.
Brees is not his career isn't as good as Aaron Rodgers. And I put Aaron Rodgers in the top 10. I couldn't put Drew Brees above Aaron Rodgers. He had a really good career, and they're comparable, but statistically speaking, his career wasn't as good as Aaron Rodgers.
If Brees is top 10, he's 6. That's my opinion. If Brees is top 10, he's 6.
All right. So Colin says top 5. John says top 10. Or John, did you say top 10?
Yeah.
Y'all like Drew Brees a hell of a lot more than I do. A lot more than I do. I will put him in top 15 because of where you all ranked him. But
dude, where do you put him?
I'm literally putting him with Ben Roethlisberger. He's hovering around 17 or 18 for me.
Huh.
That's insane.
I have him at like 9.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, I just don't think Drew Brees is a top 10 quarterback.
Man. But he's gonna get ready to put John Elway.
And you know what? And you know what's
honestly, top 10, John.
the fact that we have Otto in top 20 is probably a travesty, because that man probably deserves to be in the top 5 from every other list I've looked at while we're doing the podcast. He's in the top 5 on a lot of different lists.
Did John and I not both say 10 and 15? Did we not say 10 and 15? You said 20 below. We put him in top. Move him to 15 then.
All right, we'll move to 15. We're still probably.
What's this we were talking about, Dwight? John and I are over here trying to put
I would have Otto Graham just outside of my top 10, like just outside.
All right, we moved him to 15. All right, so where do you put Peyton?
Peyton is a top 5 quarterback.
Top 5. Do you have DeMarcus Russell on this list, right?
Absolutely not. Did Trent Dilfer also wear number 8 for Baltimore?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, because this has Trent Dilfer on the list. It does not have Lamar Jackson.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Does that have
so
Josh
what we're
Allen?
Gonna do?
Josh Allen's not on the list. I'm looking at
Yeah, Josh Allen's on there. We'll substitute some players around real quick.
But they have Russell Wilson. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we're going to substitute Trent Dilfer because he does not belong on this list for Lamar Jackson. Where do you put Lamar, Colin?
3 years ago, I would have laughed him off the board as a quarterback. Lamar Jackson came along so far as a passer. I'm going to say top 20.
I foresee when Lamar Jackson's career is over, him easily being a top 10 quarterback. Because I truly believe he will get a ring one way or another. But for now, I'm going to say top 15 just because he's got I think he either has or had the best passer rating in NFL history. He's got 2 MVPs. I mean, he's at least been to a championship. I mean, I might be projecting a little bit, but top 15.
All right. I will, John, I will agree. I think the number will change if he got a Super Bowl, but I see him sliding right in there with Favre and Phillip Rivers. I don't think there's much difference between at that caliber. What about Steve Young?
Steve Young. I would put him top 15.
Yeah. Steve Young didn't start until so late in his career. When he did play, he was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Top 15 is fair. Because not only did when he played was he good, but he won games. And not only won games, but he won champions. He won 3 championships in span like 7 years. So
I would have put Steve Young as a top 10 quarterback because I personally like Steve Young better than I like Joe Montana.
Scroll down. I want
not an extremely popular opinion, but you two voted 15, so we will put him in the top 15. Very popular spot for number 8.
Mm-hmm.
And the Divisibles.
Yeah.
Oh, John Elway.
John Elway. John Elway. Oh man, he is. I don't think I can put him in my top 5. I mean, because top 5, I mean, it's pretty limited. I think I've already said all my top 5s actually. But he would be right outside. He'd be neck and neck with Dan Marino for me. Like definitely top 10.
I'm saying top 10 on Elway.
All right. We will slide him in the top 10, although I believe he is a top 5 quarterback.
That's who's replacing Joe Montana on your list.
He is a lot like Dan Marino, except he can win championships, would be my argument for Elway. So we will put him in the top 10. And Kurt Warner. Where do you all think Kurt Warner belongs on this list?
I really like Kurt Warner, but yeah, I mean, with the other names on the list, he would have to be top 20. He's borderline top 15 for me, but top 20.
I would put Kurt Warner. This is going to be a very controversial opinion, I think. And I think he would have had a chance to be in the GOAT if he didn't get hurt. But to put Kurt Warner in the top 20, I think is crazy not to have Carson Palmer on the list. Carson Palmer. I'm serious. I'm very serious. Carson Palmer played for a long time. Also put up very similar statistics when playing and healthy to Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner obviously won some ships, but I don't know how you don't put Carson Palmer on a top 20 list.
That's what I'm saying. Like Kyle Bowler needs to be on here.
I'm not even talking about him playing for the Bengals. He played for the Bengals for like 6 years. I'm not talking. He had a very strong career for the Cardinals and the Raiders after that. I don't like Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer was a crybaby. Bengals fans do not. I don't like Carson Palmer as a player. I'm saying, if you're going to put Kurt Warner on the list, Carson Palmer deserves to be on the list. That's what I'm saying.
Is Tim Couch on there?
Wait, absolutely not. So where are you putting Kurt Warner, though?
So, again, I put him top 20, but
okay.
I mean, he's tied. I just think it's crazy he's not on the list of players.
We got the one player in the bottom category.
There'll be more.
He wasn't even the oldest player.
Right.
No, Dwight's got a lot of players on this list. I couldn't tell you what for. So
yeah, no, there's it's going to be a very short-lived list here in a few moments. John, what are your thoughts on Kurt Warner?
Yeah, just like Colin said, he's definitely a top 20 quarterback.
Right.
He's close to top 15 for me, but not quite.
So what year were you all born?
90.
98.
Actually, the first Super Bowl I ever watched was Kurt Warner when he was with the Rams. I think he was going against the Patriots.
I would be really tempted because I watched all of Warner's career. He's definitely a top 15 for me. But, I mean, to me, Kurt Warner's a borderline top 10. There's a lot of really good names that have eventually edge him out. But, man, Kurt Warner was a hell of a QB. Granted, he had Marshall Faulk. And a lot of people could have done things with Marshall Faulk. But
I mean, I've watched him pass the ball a lot. He throws the football well. He's got all the talent in the world. And like I say, he's close to top 15 for me, but he'd be more like 17 on my list.
So we'll put him in the top 20. I think pound for pound, though, Kurt Warner's really damn good. Really damn good. You know, the greatest show on turf. wasn't necessarily because of their running game. It was a lot of the things they done in the air. But again, I would also put him in the same category. I think him and Matt Stafford in the end are probably very similar too. So I don't know that I could put Matt Stafford in the top 10.
Yeah.
But if Matt Stafford was on this list, which he's not, I think I put Matt Stafford in the top 15.
Yeah, I agree.
So we don't have any.
I saw Stafford on this list. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at Matthew Stafford. I'm looking at him.
Oh yeah, right there, number 9.
Second row 8 over. I'm looking at Matthew Stafford.
He's on the Lions in the picture, not the Rams.
Yeah.
Down 1.
What?
Down 1. Right there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Matthew Stafford.
Oh, okay, on the bottom. Okay, I see. Okay, Matt Stafford. So we're all in on top 15 with Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I'm looking at Matthew Stafford.
Fantastic. Oh, let's see who else we got here. Where's Russ fall? I'll tell you right now, where you all know how much I love Russ. This is definitely a top 20. If I could rank him any lower, I absolutely would. So he is definitely outside of the top 20.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I think Russell Wilson was a top 20 quarterback 3 years ago. He has played himself out of the list.
He definitely was not 3 years ago. Maybe 5.
I don't even think that. Even
You're proving
when
my
he
point.
won the Super Bowl.
You're proving my point, Dwight. You're doing nothing but proving my point, which is that he's
No,
played
I'm
himself.
not, because again, he had Marshawn Lynch and a really good defense.
And a really good head coach at the time.
He's not top 20. He's not top 20.
20 and below.
All right. Terry Bradshaw.
20 and below.
And he's close to me for top 20, but yeah, put him 20 and below.
All right, our 20 and below list is huge.
Yeah.
Eli. What about Eli? I believe that's
Eli would be
bottom corner.
20 and below for me.
He won top 20. He won.
I'd have to agree. I like Eli better than I like Peyton. I'm going to have to go with Eli. The fact that he can beat that.
Oh
He's
God.
borderline. He's probably my 20th, but I like Eli. Not enough. I think
Guys, pick me up.
he's 21st. I can't put him in the top 20.
He's close.
Probably, but
He's
he did.
close.
He did get 2 Super Bowl rings.
He did.
But again, he was Peyton's inverse. If you put him and Peyton together, it would have been the best quarterback to ever live. Period.
But had they not played Tom Brady, they wouldn't have won, because everybody knows Eli is Tom Brady's kryptonite.
Correct.
Well, I think Eli is an example of, he also played too long. So, that happens a lot, unfortunately. But
honestly, Eli played well in those games, but they had a killer defense, dude.
Dwight, Vinny Testaverde has been looking at me with that grin, with that staunch look for a long time here on this list.
All right, where do you want to put Vinny?
Top 20. Played for 20 years. Probably played for about 10 years too long. But Vinny Testaverde
on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
But Testaverde
Looks much older in that photo.
Well, he played till he was like 43 or something. But Testaverde was a household name for 20 years for a reason. Now the Jets sucked most of his career. He went 90 and 123. You have to go top 20. Such a long career, such a prolific career, so synonymous with the game. I have to go top 20. Maybe he's not. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think he's a good quarterback, but I just think he's 20 and below. I think there's 20 names above him.
Yeah. The fact that we put Troy Aikman in 20 and below limits how many people I can honestly move above. And I like Testaverde. But I can't put him. I can't put him above Eli, and I sure can't put him above McNair and Matt Ryan. personally.
Okay.
What about Michael Vick?
Is Michael Vick on this list?
He is
Where?
right here.
That's Boomer Esiason.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh,
If
shit.
it
It
was
is.
Boomer Esiason, I put in the top 20. But Michael Vick is not on this list.
Yeah, Boomer is definitely 20 and below.
All right. Colin, were you 20 and below on Boomer?
No, I'm top 20 on Boomer. Boomer will be a Hall of Famer. I think that's a crazy take, honestly.
All right. We'll move.
Yeah,
him
but
up
there's
here.
there's more than 20 quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame, though. Boomer's like 30 for me. There's a lot of names.
What about Brett Starr?
Bart Starr?
Bart Starr. Yeah, Brett Favre, Bart Starr.
Bart Starr is like a top 15 for me. He's like borderline. Like, I wouldn't be mad if y'all said top 20, but like, he's top 15 for me.
Let's get into the different game conversation. Bart Starr won 7 championships. They just weren't all Super Bowls. I'd be in top 10 conversation on Bart Starr. But different game. And I guess top 15 I'm comfortable with. I'd be in top 10 category for sure on Bart Starr.
All right. Different game, different time, but I'm in on a top 10 for Starr.
Fair enough.
Let's see who we got left.
Am I looking at Vince Young right there? Is Vince Young on this chart? Am I looking at Vince Young right there?
All right, here's that.
That's good off. Where's Warren Moon at?
Yeah, no, I was just looking at that. There is no Warren Moon on here. This is a fairly flawed quarterback list.
That's not Vince Young.
Warren Moon, like,
I'm looking at Roger Staubach.
the way.
We can knock out Roger Staubach really quick. I'm looking at him right there. Second row, 5 over.
All right, where do we put Staubach?
Staubach is going to be a top 15.
I'd be in line with that.
You're good with that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. Hank Hill would beg to differ with us on that one, and we'll straight up put him in GOAT category.
Hank Hill doesn't know what he's talking about. Charcoal's way better.
All right, let's see. Who else do y'all recognize from the list? Because I am all out, and AI is not recognizing any of these people at this point.
They're so small on my screen. I can't really.
Right. Pretty sure there's some duplicates here. And I'm pretty sure right here is actually Johnny Unitas, but we moved the wrong one earlier.
Oh my gosh.
See, this is what makes the tier list so fun.
I think you're missing the snake, Dwight.
Jake Plummer?
Jake?
Absolutely. Top 5, guaranteed.
No. Old Kenny Stabler's on there. Second row, first one. And he's going easily out of the top 20.
Where's
He was
Tony
on
Romo
very,
at?
very, very, very good Oakland teams and played very, very poorly and benefited from very, very bad teams. He's now the last one on the top row, Dwight, after he pulled somebody else off. Stabler's number 12.
Where'd Joe Namath at?
We probably already put him up there.
Did
We
they?
definitely did not.
Yeah, I didn't think we did.
Stabler's on there twice, by the way. He's number 17 as well.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Where'd Deshaun Watson?
All right. All right, so let's
he's at
take
the massage parlor.
All right.
Oh,
So
we got
let's-
John Brody. They got John Brody on there. He's next.
Half their faces are cut off, and it's so small on my screen I can't even tell who any of them are.
Right.
John Brody's also on the list for me. I'm assuming that's the number 12 Niners player, the first one left. That's the only number 12 I know.
All right. Can't even see a number on this cat.
That's Redskins number 8. That's not Skins. What even team is that? Somebody's gonna hate us in the comments.
Oh, this will be so fun.
Is that not Joe Cool? Is that not Joe Montana smoking a cigarette like 6 over? It's a very famous picture. Is that not Joe Cool?
Yeah, I think it is.
He's on. It is. We already put him on the list.
Or wait. I don't know. It's so hard for me to tell. It's so small.
What was McMahon's number for Chicago?
Number 9.
Okay, so it's not him.
That's definitely Joe Montana. Yeah. Oh, it's Lynn Dawson. I'm sorry. That's Lynn Dawson for the Chiefs. Lynn Dawson might be top 20 category. That might be sacrilege there. Lynn Dawson might be top 20 category.
John?
Yeah, that's fine.
I always have a picture of Joe Montana. I feel stupid now.
Oh, don't worry. There's so many other reasons all three of us can feel stupid.
Then you got Joe Theismann, number 7 for the Redskins, right there, dead center.
Yeah.
I just don't think he played long enough. I mean, he played a deck, but he won once. I'm going to say I don't know enough about Joe Theismann, I guess. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Probably 20 and below.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, no. Right there. Boom.
You just automatically got sucked into the category.
Number 1 with the light blue breeches. That's Warren Moon. Warren Moon was like the godfather of what Lamar Jackson is now. He's the one who got all that started, the Michael Vicks, everything. He was that guy. He is top 20 for me.
I agree. I was a little upset that Warren Moon was not on this list, so I'm glad you found him. I was also looking for a Vikings outfit, and that is not the Vikings.
Yeah.
So I agree. I will agree with John. I'm in on top 20.
I have no idea who that number 12 man is. I have no idea. I'm trying to look up. I have no idea who that is.
Definitely.
That's Tony Romo.
That's
and Fran Tarkenton, by the way, is the quarterback for the Vikings that doubled up there. Taking a kneel on the very end of the right as Fran Tarkenton double picture.
Okay, when he was on the Vikings.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
And then Johnny Unitas. It's another picture of Johnny Unitas in the Colts uniform. I'm not sure how many we got originals left. Yeah, so 6 over.
Oh shit, that's Randall Cunningham.
And I didn't know he even played for them.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
yeah. I like Randall Cunningham. I don't know that I can.
Oh, that's Eagles green. I thought that was a Jets uniform. I was like, I don't know who that is. Okay.
Yeah. I would say 20 and below on it. I mean, I liked him, but he's still 20 and below for me.
I put him top 20. We also need to fill our top 20, and I put him top 20. I mean, Randall Cunningham was also running for 600 yards a season.
A lot of number 12s. Look at that in the 20 or below. A whole lot of 12s. 12's not a popular number unless you're Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I guess put Tom Brady in there.
Or Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was 10. Or wait, was he? No, it was TB12. Yeah. Got me questioning it.
I don't think there's any original. Who's number 17 on the Skins there?
There's like 4 17s in there.
No, on the Skins, the black guy. Who is that? 5 from the right.
I don't know for sure. Is it what was his name? Was it Campbell?
Oh, yeah.
Jason Campbell.
Jason Campbell.
Are we sure it's not Doug Williams?
I mean, I can't see his face. I don't know.
Are we sure it's not Doug Williams?
It could be. I can't tell.
I want to say Jason Campbell was a single-digit number, though.
He could.
I
Doug
want to
Williams
say he was like war
17
number
for
8.
the Skins, 86 to 89. I'm betting that's him. But Doug Williams played for like 7 years. How do you? Oh, I don't know if some of the guys are on this list. That makes no sense. Everybody else is doubled up. I think who's 33 there on the 2 from the right?
I don't know. Looking.
Jason, that's Jason Campbell. He was number 17 with the Skins. Definitely below top 20.
Yeah.
So that number 33 is Sammy Ball, class of 1963.
Wow.
Played running back and quarterback. He's not even on Pro Football Reference. I can't find. Yeah, he is. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good on that. His QB record was 11-10. Oh, he only played quarterback for 3 years. But by God, he was a good running back. Whoosh.
All right, how about Bob Greasy? 17-0 undefeated Dolphins.
Yeah.
One of the greatest football teams ever. He was the quarterback and a damn good one.
You know, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say 20 and below.
I would be shocked for Bob Greasy.
It was
be
probably a
20
really
and
good
below.
team, though, in all fairness.
Oh, the 72 Dolphins or whatever.
I mean, if you have a lot of really good players play well together, I just want to know how much of it was because of him.
A lot. I mean, he's a Hall of Fame. I mean, he was a really good quarterback in his day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know enough to say, honestly. But based on what you said, I would definitely put him in.
Colin, where do you fall on Bob Greasy? Because I have a feeling this might be both.
Hard to rank before my time.
All right.
Put him where you feel
there.
comfortable.
Just know that I would be extremely comfortable with him being in the top 15. I could probably go a little higher, but definitely top 15.
Well, I think everybody else on this list is doubled up or so old that we don't know who they are.
Yeah, there's a couple double ups in here. One we can't even see what the number is. Who is missing from the list?
I mean, most of the current ones. We put Lamar Jackson on there, Patrick Mahomes, but you ain't got Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
So,
Matt
okay, where would you
Stafford.
rank Allen? If we're greatest quarterback
Allen?
of all time, Josh Allen.
I couldn't put him. Well, this is going to cause a huge debate. I would put him probably, let's see. I would probably put him top 20 right now. I mean, a lot of people are going to say he performs better in the playoffs than Lamar, but Lamar has 2 MVPs, 1 unanimous. The one Josh Allen won, a lot of people think Lamar should have won.
It's nothing to me. Josh Allen's a better quarterback statistically than Lamar Jackson right now. Josh Allen's ahead of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's top 15. Josh Allen's top 15.
There's no ways ahead of him. You're judging it off a year that he was hurt most of the season, when the year before Lamar Jackson was like set history.
I'm not looking at right now. I'm looking at for a career. Josh Allen's had a better career than Lamar Jackson right now.
How?
All right.
And don't tell me he has more passing yards or he has more thrown touchdowns. Like,
that's what matters. What are you talking about?
A lot of
Lamar Jackson
things
threw
matter.
for 22,000 yards. They came in the league the same year. Lamar Jackson threw for 22,000 yards and 187 touchdowns. Josh Allen's thrown for 30,000 yards and 220 touchdowns. How is that close? That's how you judge a quarterback.
And also the hardware and what they've accomplished. Like, Lamar has broken all kinds of records more than Josh Allen has. He is has one of the best, if not the best, passer ratings in the NFL history. he has a unanimous MVP, another MVP, and like I said, an
I'm not
MVP
interested
that
in
he should have
hardware.
had.
You're right on the passer rating. I'm not interested in the hardware. Not interested.
I just feel like their styles are so different. Like, if you were just to judge on who has the most rushing yards, Allen's pretty good, but Lamar is way better. He also owns that record for quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think they're close. I'm not saying they're like miles apart or anything, but I don't think there's a clear case that Josh Allen is better than Lamar Jackson. Other than in the playoffs.
I wasn't even saying they're better. I'm saying if you're putting one top 15, the other one goes top 15. That's what I'm saying. I think it's crazy
That's
to say
fair.
one goes top 10, top 15, one goes top 20. That's
Okay.
I don't think it's fair.
This is
I would put
for
Josh
you.
Allen in the top 15 currently. We'll see where his
That's
career
fair.
ends.
Now, Colin, where is Joe Burrow going?
Not on the list. He will never be on the list. He's wasted too much of his career being hurt. He could win 3
That
straight
sounds
Super
like a
Bowls.
Nancy.
No,
I think
he will win-
right now, Joe Burrow's at least top 20.
Nope.
Right now.
I disagree.
The hate.
Joe Burrow. No.
Yeah.
No. I love Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow can't stay healthy. It's unfortunate.
yeah.
It is what it is. I've heard recently that he's been complaining to the front office. Apparently, there's been some rumors that like he was basically telling the front office this year to spend some money on defense, or we're not re-signing another contract. And that's crazy because they signed all these guys and paid all this money to keep guys on offense. That if he would have been on the damn field, we would have made the playoffs anyways, no matter how bad the defense was. Because the fact of the matter was the defense kind of came together at the end of the year, and our offense the one that couldn't score. So it's also so demoralizing to a team when you lose your starting core. Anyways, point is, I love Joe Burrow, but he's never going to have the time. When I got that card the other day, there was a Joe Burrow graded card too, and I almost got it. I almost got a Joe Burrow graded card. I was in Sacramento for work a few weeks ago. It was very enticing. And I chose not to because Joe Burrow is never going to have any accolades in his career leading to a Hall of Fame career. It's too late.
You don't think Joe Burrow's ever going to be a Hall of Famer? No chance.
Joe Burrow turned 30 this year.
What if he goes and wins him a ring?
He will have to have a Kurt Warner career to be making the Hall of Fame. He'll have to emulate Kurt Warner's career the whole way, 30 on out. And he's
it could be a redemption story, though. You get an MVP, get a ring, later in your career.
I hope I'm wrong.
You persevered through all those injuries and finally won the big dance. Got the Super Bowl MVP with a shitty defense. I'd say if Joe Burrow wins the Super Bowl with the Bengals defense, if it's as bad as it has been the past 2 years, he deserves to go in the Hall of Fame right now.
If you were to draft any of the 3 quarterbacks we just talked about to start your team, Colin, who are you drafting? Lamar?
Are we putting health in consideration? Are we talking about they're
Burrow.
fully healthy? They're fully healthy. I can build a team around them.
You build a team around them. Which quarterback of the 3 are you choosing?
Joe Burrow. I don't think it's crazy.
No.
It would be Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, not very far behind, and then Josh Allen.
It would be, for me, Lamar Jackson, obviously. I mean, there might be bias on both me and Colin to a degree because we feel certain ways about our guys. But I couldn't envision, and it's going to suck when Lamar eventually either retires or goes somewhere else, not having that dual threat. Like, Lamar is a nightmare for most defenses because you have to guard him 2 different ways. And that really teams have to stay honest. And sometimes even when they're honest, they don't know what the heck's going on anyways. It's just such an advantage to have somebody who can do all the things Lamar can do. And, I mean, a lot of people are going to think I'm hating on Josh Allen tonight. I like Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's an amazing quarterback. Obviously, I put him in the top whatever of all the greatest of all time. But, I mean, you've seen Joe Burrow fully healthy go against Josh Allen fully healthy. And Joe Burrow out through him. Granted, his receivers are better, but fully healthy, if health's not a concern, that's probably the order I'll go. Lamar, Burrow, Allen. Dwight.
Yeah, I don't know if I choose any of the three. No,
Bo Nix!
I honestly, if I was to start a team, I think the first one it would be between Burrow and Lamar. But that's what I was more curious about is where would Josh Allen fall on that list, considering the fact that he was third for all three of us. Now, granted, both of you all have a rooting interest in it, but both of you all, I think, were fairly correct.
Well, in all fairness, too, I mean, we should hate each other's quarterbacks. So the fact that we didn't put them last.
That alone to me I think that would solve the argument that I don't know that Josh Allen should be there. If you're, because look at it this way. If Josh Allen was on the Ravens, would they have won a Super Bowl by now? And instead of Lamar?
No.
I agree. Josh Allen's lost his playoff games too, Dwight. I mean, it's
right. But I'm just saying, both of you all agreed that the other two. I don't know that Josh Allen's technically a top 15.
If Joe Burrow was on the Ravens won a playoff game by now. If we're going by that standard, and that's not a crazy.
No, if Joe Burrow was on a few different teams, he probably would have had more playoff appearances. Maybe there's a few teams that he could have been on that are far better than the Bengals.
Joe Burrow might have had one more year of playoff appearances if he was on a better team. Joe Burrow's reason we lost Super Bowl in 2021. He did not play like Joe Burrow in that game. Anyways.
Yep.
So there you have it. There are the very unofficial top quarterback rankings of all time. They're probably better than some, worse than others. But that's why we're Snap, Tackle, and Talk. So join us back here next Tuesday where we'll have another format that maybe everybody is fully on board with, and we can truck through our hour. Until then, I'm Dwight. This is John Reed. That's Colin Arter. We're setting the table for you every Tuesday so you can
stay football hungry
and get some.
Oh!